Welcome in, everyone. We had a big trade go down right before All-Star break. Let's get into it. So it looks like Chicago and Connecticut decided to shake it up before All-Star break and get ready for that playoff push. Now let's talk about it. So we'll talk about the big names and we'll get into the nitty-gritty. So basically, Chicago sends Marina Mabrey to Connecticut, and Connecticut sending Rachel Banham and Mariah Jefferson to Chicago. Now, I don't I don't know. I think it's a good move. I don't know. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Connecticut is making the playoff push. They have continuously lost to New York. They need to find a piece that can help them over the hump. They've always been in contention with New York, just neck and neck all the time. They continue to lose to Vegas as well. So it's like, is Marina Mabrey the piece that will get them over the hump? I don't know. I think they needed to make a move like this though to at least try to get them to where they need to be, right? The only thing is how is this going to be constructed? How is the starting lineup going to be constructed? It's like DJ Carrington, probably most improved player in the running. How can you sit her? How can you sit Ty Harris, point guard? It's not like hear me out. I can't see Mabrey or DJ Carrington bring up the ball. That's Ty Harris's role. They even brought in Veronica Burton as well. I don't see Mabrey starting over Ty Harris for that factor or for that reason. And how could you sit DJ Carrington right now? Your defensive threat, like having a great season. So does Marina Mabrey come off the bench? Like I am just like confused. I want to know what Connecticut's gonna do. I am just like mind blown. And like I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. Like we're in fantasy. If you're new to the channel, we also play fantasy basketball, women's fantasy basketball, and we're talking about this and how it's going to disrupt fantasy basketball. And like I feel like it's going to be the same way for just regular basketball and fantasy basketball in general. And I'm just really curious to see what Connecticut is going to do with Marina Mabrey, because it's like, what if she does come off the bench? Is she gonna be excited about that? I don't think so. But it's also like I don't see them benching Ty Harris or DJ Carrington. So my mind is just like all over the place. Let's all stew with those thoughts and let's move on to Chicago really quick. So they received Rachel Banham, Mariah Jefferson. Obviously, right now what they got, Lindsay Allen and Candy Carter, what they're doing is great. I like the starting lineup right now for Chicago. So it's like what are they gonna do? Because Dana Evans is still sitting there on the back burner. I thought Chicago was gonna trade Dana Evans away, but maybe they're like, let's buy in to our young guard core. Maybe Dana Evans gets more playing time. I really think Mariah Jefferson's probably gonna see, because then Mariah Jefferson comes off the bench for Lindsay Allen after she's recovered from her injury, which was Dana Evans' role. They should have those things that like you're thinking all these things, that math equation, that meme, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That's me trying to figure this all out right now. But it's like Chicago, I don't know. Does it feel like they're kind of giving up on their playoff hopes and like, okay, we're gonna rebuild? But it's like you beat New York and you beat Las Vegas when they were fully healthy. You guys look tough. But I know they need another piece to make that like playoff push. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what both teams do. But essentially, the rest of so they got those players. Chicago also received a 2025 first round pick. And they also received rights to swap Phoenix's 2026 first round pick, which was previously acquired by Chicago in the 2024 Copper Burt Onuwari Turner trade with Connecticut's first round pick. Chicago got a good haul. Because you guys know the college classes coming out, the graduates coming out of college in the next 2 years are going to be stacked. I think I see Chicago's vision a little bit, but I do want to touch on this Chicago. Let's bring it back to how they got Marina Mabrey in the first place. They gave up a lot. Let's go through it. So Chicago received Marina Mabrey, right? They gave away the rights to Leonie Fibich, the 2024 second round pick, a 2024 third round pick, a 2025 second round pick, a 2023 first round pick, a 2024 first round pick, and rights to swap a 2020 first round pick. They gave up a lot to get Mabrey. They had a good little haul back, but they gave up a lot to get Mabrey. So was your return on investment that good? I don't know. And I feel like Mabrey was meshing with the Chicago team. I like the vibes. It was there. I don't know. This trade has me scratching my head because I see it's good for Connecticut. I see why Connecticut did it. I see why Mabrey's defense has improved tremendously. Connecticut is a defensive-minded team. They need a more consistent. They need a good three-point shooter. Bonner on and off. Ty Harris on and off. DJ doesn't shoot a lot of threes. Mabrey, if Mabrey gets hot, Mabrey can do it for you. I like it for Connecticut. Chicago, I think you're building for your future. I understand. I get it. But what do you guys think about this trade? I like it. Like I said, Connecticut needs to get over the hump. They realize that. They keep losing close games to New York. They keep losing close games to Las Vegas. And they need that. They need to get over the hump to win a championship. Their core players, Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, they're getting older. They need to win now. I think I like it. I think I like the trade. Let me know what you guys think. Because this is going to be interesting. Of course, they did it right before the All-Star break, so we all have to watch. I mean, like, wait and wonder what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think. This is crazy. Anyways, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and follow us weekly recaps of the WNBA women's fantasy basketball. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in.